Hey, kid, look, she's looking at you. See the eye? The eye. No, look here.
What eye?
There, the fish eye.
Oh, God.
Welcome back to Scrambled, except this time it's done with a difference because we are in West Sumatra on the riverbank here, a little town called Bukitini. I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing scrambled egg stroke omelette with a beautiful Rendang paste. Now this Rendang paste has been cooking overnight, okay? It is the essence behind Indonesian cuisine, and for me, it's all about the caramelization. You start off with this incredible paste, chili, garlic, galangal, and wild ginger, but you add the beef into it and you almost dry the beef out and it gets crispy and toasty. I've taken a few spoons of my Rendang paste out. I'm going to put that in, not scrambled eggs, but I'm going to turn that into an amazing omelette. Now, first off, I'm going to start sort of frying my onions and garlic. So this is going to be a bit of a sort of spicy omelette, okay? Chop, chop, chop. Now, if there's one thing that I've sort of got up to speed this week in Indonesia, and that was the essence and the power of spice. And the way they use all these spices as part of their preservation is extraordinary. I was on a boat locally and out fishing for 24 hours, and all they wanted to eat was Rendang. No fish, but Rendang. Why? They have no refrigeration unit, but this Rendang lasts for days. So I'm gonna try this in an omelette and turn the heat up on scrambled. Now, slice of shallots, garlic, okay, super thin so I caramelize them nicely. Garlic in, and I want to show you this beautiful fresh ginger. Look at that. So it's almost completely different to a normal ginger. Look at it. So beautiful. So look how white that is inside. So beautiful. Really beautiful and incredibly fragrant. So I'm going to take a little bit of ginger off there. Again, on. And literally fry that up. Now, this ginger is incredibly fragrant. It's going to bring a little bit of spice and lightness to this beautiful omelette. From there, chilies. Local chilies, red chilies. I'm going to leave the seeds in, okay? Now, again, chop, seeds. Depending how hot you want it, you determine the length of chilies. I like to go about 3 or 4 inches. Touch of oil into the pan, charcoal underneath, and then from there, in with my ingredients. Beautiful. Get that toasting nicely. Lightly seasoned. Salt goes in. I've got a little bit of a kaffir lime leaf in there as well. I'm going to take that out before I put my eggs in there, and then a little touch of galangal. Again, I just want to get that nice and fragrant, okay? One nice slice in there, in she goes. Make sure you take that out before you add the eggs. It's going to make it really nice and fragrant. Cook that out. Once we start to get a bit of colour on that garlic, shallots, that beautiful wild ginger, oh my goodness me, caramelizes down. It's super fragrant and very, very sweet. Look at these. Now these are almost like our equivalent of whitebait, but they're dried, okay? So I'm going to put that in there, whole, literally chopped up, and that's going to give it the saltiness inside. Again, chop them up, and wait and see the flavour these give off. Beautiful. It's an amazing white, almost like a whitebait. In she goes. Beautiful. Now, caramelise that. I want all those flavours coming out of that galangal, kaffir lime leaf. Right, get the leaves out, get the galangal out. It's done its job. I don't want it too sweet. Okay, now those fish are starting to rehydrate. Okay, beautiful. Eggs, crack in. These are local duck eggs. Look at the colour of those yolks. So beautiful. Amazing. Oh, come on. This has to be one of the most spiciest, delicious omelettes I've ever made. And scramble is all about egg diversity. Now, from there, take a fork, lightly whisk those eggs up. Okay. From there, I'm gonna put a little touch of red chili in, green chili in. I'm not gonna use any salt in here because I'm gonna depend on those wonderful dried little fish. Now, mix the chili in with the eggs. I'm frying the chili and the garlic and the onions and that wild ginger in there. Now that I've got that really nice and toasted, look, I want that beautifully caramelized, really nice. Okay, in with the eggs. Okay, mix, 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 and in we go. Beautiful. Now, give that a little mix. Look how rich that is. That's so good. So now I'm cooking the eggs first before I set it, okay? Really important. That way you get this nice even distribution of all those spices. The smell is beautiful, okay? Once the eggs are 2/3 of the way through and cooked, I'm gonna start flattening it, okay, before I start baking it. And I'll explain why, so I can get that nice fold on my eggs. Again, whisk that round and round. Now it's 2/3 of the way there. Start flattening it out, okay? So bake the base of that. Now, I need that to bake for 1 minute. As that's baking underneath, okay, I'm gonna get my Rendang paste. Now, bearing in mind, I've had beef in here, and I've got little shards of beef left, so I'm gonna put that literally in, and just start dotting that around. And this is what's gonna give this sort of Indonesian flair of an amazing, beautiful Rendang omelette. Now, let that Rendang paste, okay, sit on top of those undercooked eggs. And look, what's gonna happen now is that bottom of the omelette is gonna bake, the Rendang is gonna seep through, and the Rendang has been finished with this sort of caramelized coconut oil. So it's got this really nice, fragrant, dark, rich flavor. Right, give that a minute, and then I'm gonna start just tapping. As I tap that pan, it starts to release the omelette underneath, hopefully the non-stick pan. 1, 2, 3. Tilt the pan up. I'm gonna start folding this beautiful omelette. Nicely done. Fold that over, and then over. As it starts rolling, I tip the pan more, so as it just folds, and then when I get to the end, hold it there. Off, and then up. And there I have my beautiful Rendang omelette. I've never been so excited to cut an omelette in half. Look. Oh, that is beautiful. It tastes delicious, rich, spicy, and authentic. Wow. Let me know in the comments what you think of that amazing scrambled egg dish. And if you missed Uncharted, trust me, you can watch it on the link below or on the Nat Geo app.